It's Mr. Two Lumps at Hammer and Hatchet Engineering, and I just want to let you know that did finally bleed all the brakes. I got all the brakes done and installed. I put the fluid in. I used a DOT 4, just your basic uh, Napa brake fluid. I called Abington Spares because I wasn't sure if I'd have to use the Castrol brake fluid, but they said that no, the new master cylinders use synthetic rubber, and you don't have to worry about the old Castrol brake fluid because the original master cylinders and brakes all used natural rubber, and you had to use the old Castrol brake fluid or Lockheed so it wouldn't um, eat the um, rubber seals. And anyway, I did that, and I used this vacuum bleeder, and I've already done it. So what I would do is a trial and error. I thought you're supposed to open it up and then you just keep pumping, and then while you're pumping, you're sucking the fluid out. But that's not the case. You're supposed to pump it up to about 20, and what it is, which is I don't have a good um, seal right now. Let's try it again. All right. And then anyway, you bring it up to 20, then you crack the bleeder screw open, and then it would suck the fluid. You had to do that several times. Excuse me, I had people walking by. And it took several trials and errors, but it finally worked. And I'm not sure if I like this or not. It kind of made it complicated, but I also found out, not the hard way, thank God I watched a YouTube video, don't let this fluid get into here because it'll eat your seals. So once you're done, pop this off, and if you don't even have to really do that, you can just take the cap off like that. So, and I ended up using this fitting here. I was just sticking the hose on the end, but this seemed to make a better seal. So I was getting a lot of air, and it didn't feel that great at first when I was done. But I let it set overnight just because I was done. And then I tested the brakes the next day, and they stopped pretty good. The pedal feels great, and the brake drums. I had my daughter Petunia Two Lumps step on the brake pedal, and I tried to turn the drums, and I wouldn't be able to turn them now. Granted, I have not driving it, so it's not under the car momentum. But anyway, brakes are done. Next thing is to put the bolts in the transmission, those ones I found missing, and fix them out. Then rig up a gas tank, or put oil in the transmission, and rig up a gas tank and test drive it. Also, you can see this. I need new tie rods in and new boots. I have them already. I just want to test drive it first, and then I'll do this next. I probably should rebuild this, but I'm just going to the front suspension, and I think I'm going to order the parts to start getting parts ready to do that, but that'll be at a later date. Right now I just want to do a test run and see where I'm at. All right, this is Hammer and Hatchet Engineering, over and out.